My dearest Sakura, I find myself entangled in the web of procrastination and inconsistency, struggling to break free. It pains me to admit that I've delayed creating this video for a whole month, a testament to my lack of constancy. Brilliant ideas always swell within my mind, but at last, that's all they've ever been, just ideas. At the start of this year, I crafted a vision board, which I have since revised. The theme for my journey in 2023 was core, an essence deeply ingrained in one's being. However, it took me 5 long months to grasp the profound truth that action was the key. In idleness, life loses its meaning, and I yearn for purpose. Thus, today marks the beginning of my transformative quest. I shall endeavor to take action, to grow stronger, wiser, and more refined. And so I commence my journey by embracing the dance of the circadian rhythm, the delicate clockwork of my being. A test has revealed that I dwell in an intermediate realm, neither fully attuned to the morn nor to the eve. Yet as a Muslim, I am bound by faith to greet the morning sun with prayer. Therefore, I resolve to awaken with the dawn, to become a creature of the morning. From this blessed day, the 28th of May, I challenge myself for a week's duration. Each morning, the clock shall strike 4:30, and I shall rise from my slumber to embrace the breaking day. Yours with fervent determination. Hi. 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 And if you're wondering where this is coming from, this is a digital journal entry of me challenging myself to waking up 4:30 a.m. every day for a week and then seeing if it changes anything in my life. So I'm supposed to wake up, pray, and then stay awake after prayers and not go back to sleep and wake up some other time. And if you're wondering who Sakura is the name of my digital journal. It's a Japanese name which means cherry blossom. And trust me, I did not choose this because of Naruto. I chose it because of its meaning. In the rest of the video, I'll be detailing how wonderful this decision was and go through from day 1 all the way through to day 7 and see how the mistakes I made, what I did right, what I didn't do right, and then how to move on and make it better. So let's move on to day 1. So day one was pretty easy. It was actually very easy. I was surprised myself because normally day 1 is supposed to be the hardest, and then as you go forward, it becomes the easiest. So I'm the type of person that when I make up my mind to do something, it kind of bugs me, so I can't get it out of my mind. And it bugged me all the way till I woke up early in the morning. I woke up around 4:29, which was way before my not way before, come on, which was before my alarm because my alarm was at 4:30. That was what you saw from the beginning of this video. The first part, I did most of the things I needed to do. It was a Sunday, so I cleared my space, and then I did a lot of YouTube planning. So that's what I did for day 1. Now for day 2. Day 2 was actually pretty sad. Not so sad. I did mess up. I didn't wake up early. I woke up around 5 a.m. I missed prayer time by like 22 minutes. So I did pray. I went to work. I took some breakfast. I did a little bit of research, and then I headed towards Circle, and I went to fix my laptop, and sadly I couldn't get it fixed. Up till now, I don't know if that laptop is fixed or not. I will check on that later. That is besides the point. Now let's go on to day 3. So day 3 to 5 was pretty I didn't really do anything interesting to keep on narrating, but all I can say was that it was more productive. I was productive. I came to work. I did a lot of work planning on some of my projects that I have upcoming. I mean, projects that Why am I like this? Why am I like this? When I'm talking, I have, it's like my mind goes faster than my mouth. And so then in my head, I've already said it, but my mouth hasn't said it. So then it's so difficult speaking faster when my mind is going faster than my mouth. So I am going to take my time and then talk. Wonderful. So day 3 to 5, I did say it was productive. I did a lot of things that that was on my to-do list. I started a Pilates challenge and I am on that and I'm still doing it. Anyways, day 6. Let's go to day 6. Now, day 6 was a Saturday. That was like kind of the final day for my challenge. And was it even day 6? Did I do 6 days or I did 7 days? I think I did 6 days. Damn. Anyways, day 6 was my final day. It was interesting. It was a Saturday. And you know, Saturdays are days that everyone likes to sleep in. But guess what? I woke up at 4:44. And because I didn't plan anything on my schedule, I didn't really have much to do. But I did know that I had one thing to do. I had one thing to do, which was attend a friend's graduation lunch party. So that's what I did. I went and surrounded myself with love and some friendship. And it was a fun day. I got to eat and I got to see people that I hadn't seen in a while, which was wonderful. Like I said, I went to surround myself with love and friendship, which is going to be the topic of my next journal entry. So stay tuned. I have something planned, but let's see how that goes. Okay. Anyways, so that was that. That was the end of day 6, and I didn't continue from there. Not that I've stopped waking up early, but I like it. It was such a wonderful experience, and I enjoyed the fact that I woke up in the morning and I felt like I had so much time. I didn't even feel I did have so much time. I woke up early, I had a lot of time to do the things I wanted to do. So I soak in, and I'm the type of person that when I'm doing something, I like to go at my own pace, and I'm usually slow at doing things. So I go at my own pace and it feels very calm and I'm focused because I'm not being rushed to do those things. And I've enjoyed it so much the past week. The past week, waking up early has been so enjoyable, and I'm sure I'm going to keep at it. Yeah. But what I did well was allowing myself to wake up, and not because I was making a video. So I did, out of the 6 days, I succeeded 3 days and I failed 3 days. The 3 days I succeeded, either I woke up between 4:30 to 4:50. The days I failed, it was either 5 or 5 something, right? And I consider that as a failure because it is way beyond my prayer time. That's why I consider that as a failure. But then I didn't wake up at 4:30 strictly. And one thing I realized was that if I was forcing myself to do it, then the likelihood of me keeping to the 4:30 wake up time was going to be very slim. So one thing I've learned throughout, I know I keep on saying one thing I've learned, but what I learned, the major lesson I learned was that if you're going to build a habit, start small. And that's the essence of its Atomic Habits. Read that book, it will change your life. I'm not done with it. I'm still going to read it. But that's the whole point. Start out slow and build the habit of doing it without even thinking about it. It took me about 1 year to learn how to lay my bed every single day. Even if I'm late, even if I don't think about it. I just wake up and the first thing I do is arrange my bed. It took me about 6 months to feel comfortable washing dishes every time, and I don't think about it. I don't complain. I just go in and I wash my dishes. It took me about the same 6 months to sweep my room without thinking about it. So these have become tasks that I don't have to think about before doing. And I think waking up early and doing the things and taking off the things on my to-do list will be one of those habits. Waking up early without even thinking about it. That is building a habit. Another thing that I will keep in mind is planning my day before the next day. And I usually do this. Well, I usually used to do this when my students were still in school, but they vacated and now I'm just doing research, and it's just me being lazy about it. So yeah, that is it. So yeah, well, other than that, I'm going to keep my routine, and I I'm officially morning person. Bye.